This video almost did not get filmed, and then it almost didn't get edited. I'm trying something new here, and I'm taking you along with me. I've been flirting with an idea of doing vlogs for a pretty long time, but as you can see from my channel, it didn't really stick. Whenever I think of putting videos on the internet, I always think that every single piece of content needs to have a very clear reason to exist. Not only to exist, but it also needs a very strong reason to be watched. I get the most inspired to record videos whenever I want to share an idea or teach you guys some life hack I just found out about, or my favorite, talk about a certain camera and test it out in real life scenarios. But the vlog format keeps calling my name, drawing me in with the promise of a life well documented and endless points of connection to an audience, because You're the Niche is much more full of life than let's talk about cameras as a niche. So naturally, I want to vlog my life more. When I think about typical vloggers, however, my mind instantly jumps to either comfort creators with their adorable, cozy setups, or people living in exotic locations, leading fascinating lifestyles, showing it all on camera, and becoming a big source of either escape or inspiration, or both, for people who lead more ordinary lives. When trying to box myself in within any of those categories, I figured that I don't really fit into any that I can think of. My life is fun, but it's definitely neither perfectly curated or exotic enough to gather an audience around it. But nevertheless, I want to document it and post silly little videos on the internet. So today, yesterday, I tried something new, documenting my day even though I had no clear structure to this video in mind. And today I'm trying to breathe a life into it in the edits. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do the jumping.
Yeah. Too much.
Wow. Come closer to me.
Okay. So I have to jump here, and then we say and jump again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here you go. Love that. Ooh, that was great. Amazing. If you're still with me at this point in the video, I just want to say big thanks for sticking around. I've been loving that lately certain social media platforms like YouTube right here and Threads in particular have started to feel like human connection again. We get social, actually discuss some ideas, and it starts to feel a little bit more authentic. If that's also your vibe, welcome to my little corner of the internet, and I hope you love it here. I wasn't entirely sure if I'd come here and shoot this, but I got time. It is super cold out right now, but it's not too windy or anything, and it is a beautiful Friday afternoon, so why not? So what we're gonna do is we are going to shoot some content for this beautiful backpack that I've got, actually as a present for New Year's from my husband. And I've been using it ever since, but I wanted to properly showcase it beautifully for social media, and there's this little patch of woods over there, and I think it looks pretty cool in the winter when everything around us is gray and lifeless and looks terrible, and on top of that lightly covered in snow right now. That, I think, is the only little patch of woods that I can think of that looks kind of like a forest and is a little bit more green. So I'm going to go there because my concept for the shoot involves a little bit of trees and nature, and showing how this beautiful backpack in its beautiful green color matches kind of the environment of nature. And it is pretty heavy because it does have my gear from the shoot. I think I found a spot I kind of like for the photos. So I've just realized that all of this beautiful, gorgeous area that I've been hanging out in, I think this is poison ivy. I definitely know poison ivy has been spotted here. I'm not sure if all of this ivy that's all over here is poison ivy. I've never touched poison ivy, and I'm ChatGPTing it, and it says the reaction isn't immediate. Most people notice symptoms 24 to 48 hours later. So if I was touching any of the poison ivy, I wouldn't know it until 2 days later. Okay, after not panicking for 2 seconds and sending ChatGPT pics of all the ivy that is here, I figured out that it is not poison ivy. We're fine. We're good. Let's keep shooting. I think that's enough content for this backpack for today. Honestly, I'm still pretty bad at taking pictures of myself, especially when I'm trying to compose a photo and video carousel with some nice variety of shots, close-ups, far away, action shots, and video. And then I didn't have my camera as a prop because it was taking pictures, and I didn't plan this properly and forgot to take a second camera. But overall, I'm really happy I did it because the weather is kind of nice. Like, the sunlight's beautiful and the location is really gorgeous, and I've been wanting to shoot something here ever since I first saw this location. And I've shot here with clients, but never anything for myself. And honestly, I don't think this is going to be the only thing I shoot here for myself, because it is pretty. It is pretty in the summer. It is not as hot here as it usually is everywhere in the summer, and there are not a lot of people here, although people have been walking past me. And it is kind of cool with the snow around me. It gets this wintry kind of vibe, whereas there's usually no winter here in Raleigh. But yeah, I'm pretty happy I got to walk around here and take some pictures, but I don't know, I kind of feel like just going home. Okay, one last thing I want to shoot here is those trolls are actually right here, right next to me, but they're not the main subject of this video. But I'm probably gonna gather some b-roll of these trolls covered in snow, because this is definitely the first time it happened, and it might not happen again for a very long time. Honestly, the face tracking feature of this thing is pretty cool, and I'm able to extend my tripod slash selfie stick, whatever you call it, pretty far away and hold it very comfortably, and it just tracks my face, and gives me quite a wide field of view. I'm pretty far away from the camera. That is why I bought this camera. And I see everybody preferring an actual action camera, like an DJI Osmo Action 4 or 5 or 6, over the Osmo Pocket or Xtra Muse in my case. Gosh, this is very slippery. But honestly, I miss the field of view, the depth, the deep, gosh, what do you call it? My brain must be frozen at this moment, but depth of field. I miss the depth of field in the action cameras when you're talking up close to the camera like this. I'm gonna start bringing this camera everywhere with me, because this is easy and fun and cool. I love things that are easy and fun and cool. And we are leaving this beautiful patch of trees. I'm gonna be back very soon because I like it a lot. But now I think it is time to go home.